Why doesn't anyone talk about this? Sometimes in business or for yourself as an entrepreneur, growth doesn't come from the specific area you would expect it to come from. So we're talking about a framework that will help you level up your life, balance your life, and help you in business as well. And how this works is something I would love to explain. People tend to overcommit on one specific area in life and ignore the rest. For example, myself, I was working day in, day out, right? All day long. But life is not only about finances or business or health or family, right? It's about all those ingredients. And if you want to cook a delicious meal, you should care about how all those ingredients play together in order to cook this delicious meal of life that you're looking for. But actually the framework we are talking about is not called the meal of life, it's called the wheel of life. And I will tell you a little story about myself. So there's a moment in my life when I was working day in, day out and I didn't care about the hours I had to put in, right? But the problem with this is the moment your business struggles a little bit and it's a little bit shaky, this feels like an earthquake to your whole life. And you don't want to have some small tiny things set your whole life apart. That's why you have to look at all those different areas and try to create a little balance here so that it doesn't feel like an earthquake if something went wrong in your business. And even sometimes the next step to level up as an entrepreneur or to level up in your business doesn't come from the specific area you think it would come from. For example, if you create more energy, more health in your life, this will impact the progress and the outcome in your business as well, right? Because if you have more energy, you can do better as an entrepreneur, of course. And if you think about finances, for example, if you create a better finance structure for your personal life, for your family, for whatever it is, you feel more secure. And by having this security in place, you are able to take bigger risks as an entrepreneur, which might skyrocket your business as well. So how does this Wheel of Life method work? So first of all, take a blank sheet of paper and then you draw a big circle in the middle of it, and now you divide this circle into different areas. And the areas we are looking for is on the one hand side career, it's finance, it's personal growth, it's health, it's family, it's relationships, it's social life, and it's attitude. If you don't like those areas, just change it. Pick the areas you would like, that feel important to your life. And now the assessment begins. So what we do next is we look at our life as this wheel, right? And try to assess where we stand in every specific area. So ask yourself, how satisfied am I with this area of my life? For example, if you think of your career, think about how satisfied am I with this area of my life? How much does it match my blueprint of life? And this can be really personal, right? If you say this is a 5, that's absolutely fine. If you think this is an 8 out of 10, that's absolutely fine, right? It's about your assessment of your own life. So it doesn't make sense to look at your neighbor, just pick your assessment. And now you rate all those different areas of your life, right? Finance, personal growth, career, health, everything. And then you get a picture if you connect all those dots. The 8 with the 5, with the 7, with the 10, with the 9, with the 3. And then you see in this kind of spider wheel how the wheel looks like. And if you look at this, ask yourself if this would be the wheel of my bike that I ride. Would I love to go 100 miles per hour with this bike? Probably not. So what's the biggest area for improvement to make this look like a really balanced wheel? For example, if it is finances and you say my finances, my personal finances is a 3 out of a 10 and this is the biggest room for improvement. The question would be, what would have to happen in order to make it from a 3 to a 5 or from a 5 to an 8, right? And this is exactly the question that you write down and then think about it. What would have to happen in order to make it an 8? People tend to pick too many areas to improve at once. So I would recommend just pick 1 or 2 areas to start with. And then ask yourself, how can I actually improve them? What would make it an 8, a 7, whatever you're looking for, right? and then start setting goals for those specific areas. Work on it for at least a quarter or maybe half a year. And if you feel like, okay, I made specific progress here, then you do a reassessment of the wheel of life and ask yourself, where does the next level of growth and progress comes from? And what you will experience, for example, if you feel a lack of energy, most of the time it comes from either you don't have an exciting vision or your health sucks, right? So you want to do something that gets you moving, do a little sport, right? Train your body, move it a little bit to create the energy necessary to skyrocket your business as well. And if you set specific goals here and you measure in the end whether this feels like actual progress, you see how this area of life can influence another area of life as well. And if you've done this over and over and over again, you will see like your whole wheel comes into place, your life feels more balanced, and if an earthquake happens, it just shakes a tiny area of your life and you can take the hit. So which specific area has the biggest potential to enhance your life? Pick out your phone and decide for a specific time where you will work on the assessment of your life in order to move it to the next level. Hey ChatGPT, what is the most important area of life?
It says balance.
Balance!
What?
Nice! Hit the bell and subscribe to this channel to not miss out on the next video.